of CATS Clinics. In today's session and the next two, we're going to be installing the three components that we need to get CATS up and running. First, we'll install Java. Next, we'll install JMRI. Following that, we'll install CATS itself. So let's turn over to my workstation and we'll take a look at installing Java. Alrighty, here we are on my Windows desktop. And the first thing I want to say for anybody who is working with one of these programs that you have a version perhaps that isn't running right and you want to do a totally clean install, the proper way to remove those programs is to go into your settings, into apps, and after a few moments the applications installed on your PC will load, and you can scroll down and you can see that I have Java and JMRI both installed. If I want to uninstall those, I click on one and say uninstall, and it will do a full uninstall. Then I'm sure to get a clean install when I reinstall. If you want to check the version of Java that you currently have installed, you can open up a command prompt and typing in Java space dash version, and that will show you the version that you have running. If you go to the JMR website, if there's a new version required, typically they will list that here, and there hasn't been a new version required for some time. It says that later releases require Java 1.6, 1.8, etc. There's nothing new listed for JMRI 4.2.2, so we should be good for either of those builds. But because I happen to know that my computer does have an update available, all right, we want to install Java 4.2.2 production release, which is the most recent. It was released less than a month ago. We click on that link, and the reason I'm showing you this now is down at the bottom of the page, there's a related items area with a link directly to the Java download as well as to the CATS download. So I'm going to click on the Java link, and you notice that's going to java.com. If you were to just Google search for Java, you'll probably find a lot of repositories for the program. Many of them may be legit, but there's also the possibility that somebody has taken Java and added some malicious code to it, and you're downloading malware. So you want to make sure that that URL, the address up here, either says java.com or Oracle. Oracle is the company, down here you see their logo, the company that owns Java. So we're going to download the current version. You have to go through the usual bit about agreeing to their language. And we can see down here in the corner, the setup file is loading. Now I can open that download. It asks if I want to allow this app to make changes to my device. I'm going to say yes, minimizing that window just to get it out of the way. And it wants to confirm that I'm ready to install it. I have the option to change the destination folder, which I do not do. I click on install. After a few moments, this window appears and it proceeds through the installation process. Now the installation is wrapping up and the installation completes. It tells you there's an out-of-date version already installed and it may present a security risk. You can have multiple versions installed. It asks if I want to uninstall the out-of-date version. So I'm going to go ahead and do that out of safety. It's now successfully uninstalled the old version, and it's showing that I have no out-of-date versions remaining on my system. Click on next. It tells me I'm done with the installation, and I can close the program. And just for kicks, I can reopen my command prompt, and I can type in Java space dash version. And there I've got the new build. So that's it for installing Java. In our next clinic, we'll actually install JMRI. Thank you.